Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SF1 GP2 here for the Japanese Grand Prix. I am joined by the man, the legend himself, a GP1 driver, Harrison. How are you doing this evening?
Good yourself?
I've been battling a slight headache, but we're going to get... I already told you that, but nevertheless, I'm going to carry on. Let's ride on board JML. He's actually the first one out of the pits. We are in Q3. A couple guys missing out in Q3. SF1 Tom. Unfortunate incident that happened in the pit entrance. So kind of good shout out to himself and SF1 Evil there. But, you know, it happens. Hopefully, if we need to, the stewards group will take a look at that later. But the two Toros looking like they have a lot of pace this evening in Q2. Soap set the fastest lap in that McLaren. And Lucky in GP, or not GP2, in Q1 was splitting those Toros. So look for one of the McLarens, maybe Lucky to get himself up there. We do have a reserve this evening in the Mercedes for SF1 Eagle. JSA is there. He's raced with Harrison before back in the day. Harrison actually informed me that He's raced with us here, so it's really good to see him have a go back at this lead. So let's hope that good things happen this evening for his race. Now, moving on to that, these drivers do have a dry race, which is I feel very rare for the Japanese Grand Prix. But Harrison, how would you attack this track? And give us a rundown of the tire strategy.
Well, this circuit is a one-stop on the current tyres. You can either do soft to medium or medium to soft. If a safety car comes out within the first 5 laps, you can jump onto the hard tyres and take them to the end. If after that, the soft runners can go to the mediums. The way to attack this lap and a poly lap is not to attack the S's as much. If you do that, it'll take the grip out of the tyres for coming up to the end of sector 1, where you've got a quite sharp right-hander, and then
JML's
the
at
hairpin
right now.
and
He's actually on a hot lap. Yeah, when you're describing
and then
that, it's exactly perfect because he was going through the S's into the hairpin though.
And then up to Spoon. Spoon is I would say it's 3 corners, but it's actually 2 corners. The first one you can pretty much do a lot of speed into the entry, and then what JML's just done there, but not too wide. You got to really slow the car down before the second part of the corner, and try and get the straightest exit you can onto this long straight up to 130R. 130 mean the outside radius of the actual corner, and then down to the hairpin where Big Tower's going, not hairpin, the chicane. You can attack the chicane, but try not to exceed the track limits. And up to the line, there is a few bumps there for people that are using no traction can actually spin out. And Big Tower's just set a 1 minute 28.8.
Well, JML actually went off wide. I don't know if he was moving out of the way, but he actually moved out of the way.
He invalidated at Spoon.
Oh, okay. Here comes Lucky. He goes second. P2 with a 28.9. Jumping through, it looks like Sherwood's gone through with a 129.6. Claim's gone through with a 29.2. Who might be the
Cardinal next, then Soap.
Gonna jump down with Cardinal, see what kind of time he can pump in. Right now, we're running at a 27, 28, 29 is gonna go to 29.2. Right on board with JSA.
It's Soap that's next. He's coming up to Spoon right now.
Reading through some of these messages quick so I can get these kind of out of the way. Alright, back on it. While the viewers enjoy watching on board with that McLaren, still think this McLaren from 2019 was a better rivalry than the 2020 scheme that they came out with. The 2020 scheme just kind of seems a bit simple and boring. Like sometimes simple does work, but I think they missed the mark.
Yeah.
I hated this rivalry though when it first came out, but it grew on me really quickly. 28.9 is for Soap. Let's jump through. Senna looks like
Soap had a purple first and second sector. I'm guessing he lost the time in the last sector.
Oh, look who's on top here.
Lucky.
28.8. Looks like Hunuka gets himself in a 30.7. Really good to see the 2 McLarens make it into Q3. Hunuka making big strides this evening. Where is Senna on this lap? He is just about going up to the hairpin. Where's JML? JML is going up to the S's.
He's in the S's.
Backed out.
He's on an out lap. He's just come out the pits.
Oh, gotcha. Looks like Hunuka's. No, Soap was pulled over into the kitty litter for somebody. Ooh. Not sure who that was.
Neon's just lost it in the S's.
Yeah, he just lost it, unfortunately. He's going to have to back off and give this another go. Oh, Raph, you don't have to worry about that. Whoa, Neon, easy. You don't want to hit that outside curve. I know riding on board, or a couple of the races that I've had, I've seen a lot of guys lose it out of the S's on the top of the hill, and you touch that outside curve, it'll just spit you right back into that inside wall to the left.
Yeah, the apex of that corner, if you carry too much speed through the apex, it'll drift you off wide onto that, which can drag you out onto the gravel.
or right into the wall.
Yeah.
Which I've seen. I've actually seen SF1 Evil do it too before. I don't know if he's watching or not.
And now Big Tower did that in Q1. He went off track there.
Vexen is on for a lap right now. When he mentioned it today, remembering the legend himself. He forgot to actually put his helmet on too. I know he ramped up about riding with the helmet and then he forgot. He said he ran out of time. Let's see what kind of time Senna can get himself stuck into this evening.
After Senna, you've got JML and Neon on a lap.
JML is attacking those S's a bit strongly, I would say. But we're gonna run with Senna. Oh, Neon's retired.
Oh, Neon's gone. He's lost it in the sector 1. I think Tower may be waiting up for his teammate because he's rather going a bit slowly in sector 2. Just give him a bit slipstream. Yeah, Senna coming out the last corner.
What kind of time he gets?
29.7.
So a couple guys in the 29s. 3 of our top 3 actually are in the 28s. Can JML get himself put up there with his teammate? Both drivers are about relatively the same pace, so I would expect to see him right up there. His teammate's giving him a bit of a tow. And moves out of the way. Maybe that was what
He's run out of ERS as well out in the final corner.
He has. Is that going to impede on his time? 28.6 goes top of the leaderboard
6.
right now. So currently sitting on pole. Lucky's not having it. He looks like he's going to be on his way out. I think he's working with his teammate here.
Both Mercedes coming out. Honekar's coming back out as well.
So what would you say is the Mercedes team boss right now? Time to get a little nervous? Do you think these guys will work together?
Well, the two drivers don't know each other very well, and I don't think they're in the same party, so I don't think so that they will work together. But I've told them, be careful out on track, and I don't want any incidents because I'm sick and tired of seeing Mercedes and the stewards.
Rathbit's gonna need an invite back in the lobby. Hopefully he can get himself back in.
Yeah, I'll get it.
It's good to see Cardinal in here too. I know the last 2 weeks he's tried to take it easy and settle for starting towards the back, kind of let the explosions happen ahead of him, but he's jumped back in. He's trying to go for it. Senna's retired from the session. Has he crashed out, or is he just retired? It looks like he's retired from the pits. So he's gonna be good with a 29.7 as the two McLarens, or not McLarens, the two Toro Rossos are working together again. It looks like Tower's trying to get that toe down the back stretch. He's gonna cross the line. We will improve to a 28.1.
Oh, a 28.1. That's a bit.
Sector 3 yellow. What is that for? Is that? I'm not sure who that's for. Is that for Lucky? It looks like.
Yeah, Lucky's probably setting up his lockout to the last chicane.
Here goes Lucky. Can he have a battle with these guys on the top this evening? Sitting on a 28.8. He wants to get in between the 28.6, the 5, down all the way to 1. If he wants to split those Toro Rossos, or if he wants to get for the pole position, he's got to go for a 28.1 or 28.15 if he wants to battle. Couple guys looking through. Hanaka's on the lap. Looks like Cardinals still pushing for a lap. Going up through. JS is on a lap. It'll be interesting to see if So can battle himself up further in this field too. Currently, he's going through the S's. Who is going to finish these?
Honecker is quite a bit up on his time. He's a second up at the minute.
He's got a lot of that curve too. I don't know how he.
No.
He's going to cross the line with easily 29.6. So stays 8th right now. Best SF1 Senna, unfortunately, Neon crashed out. I think he crashed.
I think it's Big Tower, but he's not on a lap. It's JSA next.
JSA, let's see what kind of time he can get stuck into. Coming across the last few chicanes. Down where the bumps happen to occur quite often. Can he get up there? Stays P5
No, it
for
doesn't.
now.
Doesn't improve.
Here goes Lucky. Can he improve on his final lap? Because the timer is up. This is going to be his final lap. Can he get himself on provisional pole? Goes only second with
No.
28.4. So it looks like it's going to be Soap that's next. No, Cardinal. Cardinal's going to cross the line. Can he get further up? Stays P6. So on Soap, the McLaren driver. Can he get himself further up the field? Bumps are crazy at that last corner. Goes P2. Outdoes Lucky. Not good enough to get pole position, but still up there with a 28.3. Last on the list is JSA. Let's see if he can get himself higher than P5. I think Hunica, he's going to go for an in-lap right now. So it's up to this man right here. Can he get himself further down the line? Or actually further up the field? He is definitely running that Abu Dhabi helmet too. I would say half of that helmet looks amazing. The other half kind of looks, put together at the last minute.
Yeah.
Coming down the back
He's
stretch.
at 210 slope.
210s up on, so that would put him right at the 28.9 or 28 or 29 flat. He needs to get about 5/10 off this corner. Can he do it? It's gonna cross the line, stays P5, so
No,
that's gonna be it.
29-0.
That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, for your Q3 this evening. So, Towers grabs the pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix, followed by Soap in second, Lucky third. It makes me a bit nervous. Soap and Lucky have had a bit of contact in the Austria Grand Prix, like you mentioned. Hopefully, these guys have let that dust settle and they can attack each other and the two Toro Rossos on track fairly this evening. But I'm excited for this. The Japanese Grand Prix is one heck of a race for league racing. And I cannot wait. Giving you guys the full rundown. Towers finishes in pole position, followed by Lucky rounds out the top three. JML is in fourth. JSA, I'm going to call him Claim because that's too close to JML. Claim grabs the fifth position. Cardinal, P6. Sherbert is in P7. Hunica, P8. Senna is in P9, and Neon unfortunately didn't set a time, but he will start this race in P10. So just looking down the order, really good job by the Toro team, really solid job by the McLaren team and the Mercedes team. And unfortunately, those are three teams right there that have gotten their full roster into this race, or the Q3. Now we're going to load up, and I'll give you guys the rundown of the championship points as soon as we go in here. Hopefully Claim knows not to ready up too right away.
Yeah, I told him.
Alright, so we're going to give you guys the combined championship points to start with. As you guys can see, Toro still leading the way with 294 points, followed by a strong Red Bull team with 229 points. Running down the order, we do have McLaren in third, Ferrari is in fourth, Renault has made a push to fifth, Haas sitting at sixth, Williams seventh, Mercedes. I have a feeling you guys are going to get a lot of points this race, as long as you guys can have a clear race. Right behind you is my team. Alfa Romeo is sitting in ninth, had a bit of a hard start to the season so far. And in P10, we have Racing Point. Now, after that, we're going to give you guys a good look at, as soon as I can unlock this thing, here is the GP2 points for this championship rundown. JML is sitting in P1 right now, leading this championship, followed by his teammate. Towers is in second. Speedy, who unfortunately, is he here? Did not make it this evening. I don't think he did. Yeah, he's not on the list. I wonder if Looney Moon's going to grab that seat, so Looney Moon's probably going to sub for him. I think, no, Looney Moon's going to be a Ferrari sub. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinal is in fourth. Rashi is in fifth. Tom, sixth. Leclerc did not make it this evening, 7th. Bilges is in 8th. Sherbert 9th. Soap is sitting in 10th. Raffle 11th. There is Arusi, who did not make it this evening, is in 12th. Senna 13th. Becker 14th. Goomba is in 15th. Evil did not make it this evening, is in 16th. Solex 17th. And sorry, I see Speedy's name at the bottom of the screen. Hunica is in 18th. Lucky 19th. And Devla sitting at P10. Or not P10, P20. So I wonder if Speedy wants in or not. Unfortunately, I think since everybody was here and everybody's able to go, I don't think that warrants a restart.
What's up? Sorry, I was away at the loo.
Yeah, Speedy's saying he's not on the grid. He wants to race. Should we restart?
He's not on the race there. There is a space in the race director.
Yeah, he said for some reason he's not on the grid. Send him a message quick and ask him
We'll have
if
to.
you want to restart, if he wants to race or if it's cool. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll be restarting. Yeah, I got the screenshots. I'll do it again then, because it'll be easier with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a quick restart so Speedy can get himself into this race. We'll be right back. It'll take us approximately 10 minutes. So Harrison is lightning fast with this, but we'll be right back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to go. We got everything situated, just waiting for these drivers. Somebody ready. Oh, I got this weird glitch that says session starting right away, but I'll leave the points up
Yeah, I've
for you
got it
guys.
as well.
You guys can take a look at that until this is settled. Hopefully, I think it's just for these guys waiting. There we go. It looks like these
That's
guys
better.
are. There we go.
No,
I
I've
thought they
got the
were.
spinning wheels of mine.
I thought they readied up that quick. I was like, hey, no, no. But everybody's has a bit of time to set their setup on. Just a reminder to the drivers: make sure you do that because I know sometimes I've forgotten to do that myself. But you guys probably have about 2 minutes. Get the setups on, get your strategy picked, and we'll be alive for the race. And I see all those cars in the bottom right bouncing to the music or to the commentators' voices. I don't know if anybody else sees it. It's quite hilarious. But
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
what if we were gonna go for the top? Let's go for the top five tonight.
Dan's really done. And looks like we're going anyway.
So I'm gonna click this points off so you guys can see the formation lap. Top five, it'll be a call. We'll go through that later. These guys will get ready to set off for the formation lap to line up for this race, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself set in, get yourself nice and comfy. This is gonna be one heck of a race. Lining up, we're gonna have the formation lap. Everybody sets off. Hopefully, everybody's ready. Seems to be the case. Usually, that is the case after a restart because everybody has to be ready to jump into the new lobby. Looks like everybody's about just far away. Looks good from my end. Speedy there makes it into the Red Bull. Good to see him there. He is third in the championship, so it's good to see him there in the fight. He's gone for the medium compound. Actually, let's do a tire check compound. Senna and Neon both in the mediums, if that's correct. Hopefully that is correct.
I'm just checking now. Yeah, Senna and Neon are fine.
Okay, then that is good.
The,
Really all we had to worry about, making sure these drivers start on the right compound and tire, because that is a rule. Due to restart, you must start on the compound you finish Q2 in if you made it to Q3. Alright, running down the order. So, can the Mercedes team, Harrison, pick up a lot of points this evening and really push their foot down on that combined Constructors Championship? It would be interesting to see.
well, with the disappointing race that both myself and Go and Evo and Lucky had last weekend was pretty dreadful. And hopefully we can recover from, I think it's 9th in the Constructors, to try and get back up there within the top 5 again.
Alright, jumping through now. Riding through. I'm actually going to disable this mini-map. Nobody really cares to see it. It would be nicer if it was a lot cleaner looking, but it's not. Unfortunately.
No.
It's so tiny. It's like in the middle, this blip in the middle of nowhere. I usually tend not to use it. Here we go. Taos is getting ready to line up. Soap right there in P2. Forming the grid. Waiting for those 5 red lights. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Japanese Grand Prix. JML, his AI, warming the tires last little bit, I guess you would say. Not really much it's going to do. We're going to jump back through as Speedy's navigating the last few couple corners before lining up to the grid. So one red Bull.
Hopefully no one gets my start glitch I got last season.
I do remember that. So here comes Speedy lining up now, ladies and gentlemen. Red Bull and P20, Red Bull and P10. It'll be interesting how they split the field. Please give me a better camera angle than that. There we go.
I've got a good one on, big towers.
Waiting for the 5 red lights. 5 are lit, ladies and gentlemen. It is lights out at the Japanese Grand Prix right about now. They pull away. Can Soap get a good start? Looks like Lucky got a really good start. He's going to, or should peel away. Oh, there's a Haas going out wide there. It's side by side.
Oh.
Looks like there's a bit of touch between the Mercedes and the Toro. Looks like everybody gets away through cleanly, though. They didn't miss anything in the back end. Oh, Ferrari gets pushed off.
Tom's gone off track.
Saw that. Everybody else, pretty much for the most part, makes it through. There's a
Devler's got damage from wing.
yeah, there's a racing point at the back. I just noticed that. He's missing an end plate, so there was definitely contact made some point.
Speedy's gone off track.
Speedy's off track. So really trying to battle Towers as Towers' teammate JML is following P4. So Soap and Lucky got a really good start. Whoa! Look like JML's gonna make a squeeze and last ditch effort to go in for a dive, but he backed out of it, so it was good driving by him. Everybody else through. Oh, we do have a battle here between two guys.
Lucky on Soap.
It is a Alfa Romeo versus Claim, and ooh, that was close. Alfa Romeo touches grass. I believe that is Raph. I can tell by his helmet. So he's battling these two really strongly. There's Rashi looking up to pick the pieces up.
Soap and JM now.
Oh, somebody touches the gravel there.
It's 130, yeah.
Jumping through now. Gonna come back up to here. Whoa, Lucky took up a lot of that pylon there. Cuts the corner quite a bit. We're gonna get the Delta back up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Where the gap's the closest. So really bad on JML now. Look at Neon. Neon's already made it to P6 from P10. He's making moves happen quickly.
He is.
The mediums might work for him. Unica is really catching up on Senna now. Tom gets himself past Bill. Flame has fallen down to P12. Unfortunately, Wrath is in P13. He's out of the position. But a lot of these guys looking pretty pacey and pretty punchy in these early stages of the race. Trying to figure out who I'm gonna follow here because these guys are super close. Whoa, Unica grabs a bit of the grass right there. He is lucky to hold on to that car, I will say that. Sherbert looking ready to pounce as well, right behind him in that Haas. A couple guys out back wide. Flame's gotten himself around Wrath. Now he's still sitting. Oh, he's gonna make a nice dive on the inside of Bill and holds on to P11. That was a pass and a half. So Tom's actually having a bit of trouble. He's sitting down in P10. He's trying to.
Oh, Hanukkah's gone off track at Spoon in front there.
He's battling the car, it seems. Hopefully I wonder if he forgot to select the setup. Tom's going to think about a move on Sherbert.
No, he lifts.
Probably the smartest decision.
Well, the moves I was pulling off around 130 last season in the wet conditions around here, so.
Yeah, so Lucky puts his throttle down. He's trying to catch. Oh, he's actually caught Towers really quickly. I wonder if Towers is kind of leading off of his fuel and trying to save the tires as long as he can. But it looks like Lucky's going to have a battle. Tom gets around Sherbert.
Big Towers losing that back end a bit.
As Becker pulled into the pits, Becker's missing a lot of his wing. I've just noticed. A lot
Becker
of
and Dev, Becker and Devler are missing the
safety
yellow
car.
flag.
What has happened to Raph? Raph, I think, went off track.
Safety car. I've got no safety car, but Solex has spun.
Oh, Solex is in the wall. He did that in qualifying. He's gonna have to wait. Don't pull up. Come up to the track. There he gets himself situated back through. That should be fine. The yellow flag should disappear in just a bit. Towers, I think. Lucky must have had a mistake.
Becker's gone in the gravel.
Because Lucky is falling about a second behind. Becker's now missing his entire front wing. He's going to have to pit, select the hards, and go to the end. Can this be one of the races that we actually see all 20 drivers finish the race, though? It would be really good to see.
It would be, yeah.
I'm just going to make a mention of this, though. Look at the gap between the top four that they've put on P5 so far.
I know, it's from 2.5 seconds. Soap on the rear of JML.
Can he make a move here? He's going to go for the outside. Around turn one. It's a long right-hander. Soap's really bad. Let's right on board with Soap because that angle is not that great. Soap backs out of it. He's going to follow JML up through. Lucky trying to hold on to the back of Tower. Tower seems to have brought the right setup and the right pace this evening. Trying to battle Senna now. Solix gets a 5-second for speeding into the pit lane. Speedy now working on himself from Goomba. Gets around Goomba. Neon gets a 3-second time penalty. Neon sitting in P6 currently. Becker dives into the pits as well as Solex. Becker, Looney Moon gets a 3-second time penalty. Jumping on through now.
GSA up the inside of...
Thought about a move against Sherwood. Unfortunately, luck wasn't in his favor that time around. Bit of a touch in the wheels, and he's got sent into like a I'd say a slight spin. No damage reported though. No, he's good to go, so he can hang on to his strategy still. All the while, Tom now working on Senna. Can he get around Senna? I see Soaps working on JML as well. Tom's going to go the outside of Senna. Senna's going to pull right back in, so that is XF1 Tom up to P7. Jump on through. So he's going to have DRS on JML. I think he's a little too far back this time around, though.
I think he was just trying to use that DRS to help him save a bit of VRS to use later on.
Unuka's now looking at a top 8. He's going to battle here with Senna in just a bit. He's pulled up to the back of Senna. And then he is on the softs compared to the mediums. But Neon, I mean, he's doing really well on those mediums.
The early ready up from GSA, Rashi's retired.
He's gone off in the S's. After turn 1. Sector 1, Rashi into the wall. Is that going to be a safety car? It is. I don't understand.
It is
how
a safety car.
Safety car though. His car was completely off the track. So the guys on the side compound. What do, Harris?
Just for info, Senna doesn't have a setup on because of the early ready up from GSA.
So that's why he seems to be struggling just a bit.
Yeah, just need to adjust his front wing at pit stop. He should be fine that setup. I know Tom was planning on to go to the hards from now.
He's gonna need an invite.
Okay. Go there.
Through now. So, do you dive for pits?
Select this pit again.
Tower's gonna dive for pits. Lucky's gonna dive for pits. Do you think they're gonna go to the hard compound and take it to the end? Because JML's gonna stay out.
Yeah, hard tires for Lucky, so it will be hard tires, yeah. JML come pit there because of his teammate, he would have got held up.
Towers has gone to the medium compound. That is an interesting strategy. Being hold those tires into the end. It's gonna be a long way.
Oh no. Someone's joined.
I saw that. I'm not sure who that is. Best what you can do is
It's one of sec.
So JML picks up the safety car. There, so Cardinal did not decide to pit, so he's going to stay out on his strategy of the soft and mediums. He's going to round up in third, drive through for Looney Moon for speeding under the pit or the safety car. Neon is up to P4, Senna up to P5, Sherbert up to P6. Couple guys opting to stay out. Actually, let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen, and see who stopped. Tower stopped. Looked like Lucky stopped as well. Tom has stopped. Hook has stopped. It is Claim has stopped. Devil stopped. Becker unfortunately stopped from the damage, and Solex has stopped twice now. Positions gained. This will be interesting. Looney Moon is already up 8 positions so far in this race. Looks like Neon's up 6 positions. Should get this bit. Go back to the tire strategy. Rashi has left the session. You can understand why. Unfortunate luck for Rashi this evening. Had a great race last weekend. Finished P2 in the Canadian Grand Prix. But unfortunate luck carried over into this race this evening. So hopefully he can pick his head up and have a good battle when we end up in everybody's favorite track next week.
What's next week's track? I can't remember the calendar off my head.
It is a track that most drivers are going to deem unfavorable, I will say that. test. Next track next week is the Monaco Grand Prix.
And I just did that yesterday, so I still got a bit of practice from it.
JML following the safety car. Looking at the, looks like Solis is gonna fit to go around Becker. Speedy dives into the pits. We're on a new soft compound. So it looks like some of these guys are still a bit back. The safety car might be
He
out.
started on the mediums, so I'm guessing he's probably gone to the softs and going to the mediums again at the end.
New stop in it. I have a feeling the safety car will be out for another full lap. Some of the guys in the back with Solis.
Yeah, because too far back.
Like 40-50 seconds worth of time. I mean, he could make it up, but by the time the safety car gets to that queue line, I think they will be up there. So will Soap have anything against JML? And how much is this traffic going to bother Towers and Lucky? I know Lucky's had a bit of unfortunate times with the traffic himself. It's just going to all see how it goes and plays off. I mean, some of these guys in the back too. Devla's sitting on the hard compound. Tom's sitting on the hard compound. With Lucky and Towers, they might have a good race towards the end when it's a couple of these guys hit. Riding on board with these guys. Sometimes the safety car is nice. Sometimes it's a bit boring, to be honest. So, trying to think of. I mean, there's a lot that still can happen in this race. It's early. I mean, we're already at lap 8, so that seems a bit long. But it's, you know, safety car causes so much, not controversy, but it really throws the strategy out.
Mix up on the grid.
Yeah, for a lot of these drivers. I think some of the guys are running on the soft compound that dove forward pits like Tower and Lucky did the right call, and they went to the hard to take it to the end. And some of these guys that stayed out, like JML, Soap, and Cardinal on the soft, trying to hold on to that that one stop to the medium. I don't know if it's the right call. I think they're gonna find themselves down the order when it is time to pit. And I don't know if they'll have.
I believe the softs go around 10 to 11 laps, but with the safety car they could probably stretch it to 12 or 13, but within that time I don't think they'll have enough time to use the tyre to get the gap they need to pit and come out in front of these hard runners.
That's what I'm thinking. You won't have enough time, especially when you come out of the mediums. The laps will, I mean, they'll dwindle quickly. The guys ahead of you, they're going to have such a gap on you.
Safety car should be in this lap.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm waiting for that queue line.
So that's.
I think
It usually goes at 130. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Safety car in this lap.
We're actually ride with Esteban Cardinal, give him a bit of screen time as he's going to follow JML. And so JML has the right pace for this restart. He is bunching them up, I've noticed. Bunching up quite a bit. Just make sure nobody runs in the back with you or you run in the back with somebody else. This is why I always kind of peel wide. Let's ride on board as we get the restart. JML pulls away. Soap pulls away. There goes Cardinal. He's going to pull away. Neon gets a better run, it looks like. Neon might have a shot at going to P3 here. Now Soap holding on. JML actually pulls away. Neon is going to go from the outside line around Cardinal. Cardinal's going to hold on. Neon's going to do a switch pack on Cardinal. Did he make it stick? I don't think so. This camera angle is... Oh, Neon's back.
Tom's on this tar. Tom's on the grass there with Goomba.
I think something happened to Neon too, as he went a bit wide and touched the grass and now fell to P5. That's allowed Sherbert up to P4.
Senna's got past him.
Oh, this is getting crazy. Look at these guys following. This is what I'm talking about. Towers is really going to have to mind the traffic ahead of him. He does have a quick Bill right ahead of him. Bill is no slouch when it comes to pace on the track. What's happened to Sherbert? Sherbert's gone wide again. He's missing a bit of his wing.
He's missing a lot of front wing.
Contact between him and the Toro. Towers almost goes sent for a spin. That's allowed Raph to have a fight. Raph gets himself up to P8 here as Sherbert lets him on through. Raph's going to hold on. Lucky's now going to have to get through this field as quick as possible. Senna and Neon battling out here. Bill is right there for the taking. Senna, we're going to actually ride on board with Bill. Senna, I think, is just a little bit too far back to make a move. It looks like he did adjust his wing, though. No, he hasn't yet. Can Senna get around Neon? Only time will tell. Senna is right behind him. Looks like Neon has a little bit more pace when it comes to the start-finish line. So now, catching up.
Looney Moon into the pits.
Sherbert does dive for the pits. Looks like Looney Moon in the pits as well. Can Silk hold on to the back of JML Cardinals.
Oh. Speedy's lost some of his front wing as well.
So Speedy's going to have to probably pit or hold on to that car as best as he can for the remainder of the race.
And JSA Climb's missing his left end plate as well.
So these guys are getting quite punchy after the safety car. That's usually what you see. Where's Lucky now? As Lucky is following Raph, he's got to hold on to the back of Towers. I don't think Raph is going to battle Lucky super hard. I think Raph knows where his battle lies, and he's going to wait. Although Bill is not going to let Towers around anytime soon. So this is kind of playing into the favor of Lucky's hands. I think Bill is really racing Towers here. Towers is really going to have to work to get around him. All the while, Raph is pulling up to the back of these guys. That's helping Lucky.
Oh, Senna's around.
Senna is around. He doesn't have any damage though, so he is easy on the re-entry. Take it easy. There you go. That is how you do it. Just wait. Here we go. Towers is pushing the back of Bill. Bill's not going to give him an inch. They're going to go into the hairpin. Bill and Towers. I think a little bit of a punch. Raph gets sent into the gravel. Now Tom's through. Lucky's through. This is getting intense. So, and JML died for the pits. So now the race is on. Cardinal is leading this Grand Prix currently. He still has to pit. Neon is going to be able to stretch his tires a little longer. Right now, Lucky is trying to pull that gap down between himself and Towers. Both drivers looking to take that car to the end. Can Bill hold on as long as he can? He does have Tom right behind. Bill is not giving any inch whatsoever in that track. Raph having an amazing race so far in P7. Speedy, he does have a bit of damage, holding on to P8. Wilma's not too far behind though. Hunica is right.
No, we don't say this often a lot. SF1 Cardinal leading the race.
I would say it more if I could. He is a quick driver, and when he has clean races, he knows what he's doing. That's why I'm very, very happy to have him along with the Alpha team. You got Pro Luca in the chat rooting on Lucky. Looks like Devla and Hunica have gone at it. Hunica gets around. Oh, Devla almost slapped the back end of Hunica's gearbox. That could have led to massive damage. Let's see if it didn't result in that. Tom now working on Bill. Can he get around him in 1 AR? Whoa, Raph, where are you going? Hey, that's not the track.
And Cardinal pits.
Wow, Tom's looking for a good run on Devla. Or Bill, can he get the job done? DRS should be open. He's going to go to the inside as Bill's going to hold on to the outside. Tom holds position. He's up to P4. Neon ducks, or Cardinal ducks to pits. Neon currently leading this Grand Prix. It's really good to see Neon leading this Grand Prix on those mediums. He should be able to take those until about lap 17, maybe even 20, due to the safety car if he kept a good pace in those tires. But now it's up to Tom to see if he can catch the back of Lucky's. Lucky's really trying to hold on to the back of Towers. Could this be Lucky's day? Could it be a turnaround for his season? He's had a bit of unfortunate luck from the beginning of the season. Speedy gets a 3-second time penalty. Hunica now working. Devla's got him around Hunica again. Becker right there in P11. JML's been caught up by traffic. Something fierce. He's got Becker.
Yeah, he's got a lot of traffic to go through.
JML now on Becker. Gets around. I think Becker let him have. Oh no, JML's gone wide though. And now he has Hunica ahead of him. I know Hunica was looking forward to this race. If Hunica is going to race him cleanly, Solix gets a 3-second time penalty. There goes JML. He's going to go to the inside. Does he hold it? Ooh, really chopped well done by Hunica to notice that he's going to the inside.
Top 3 at it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Big Towers on the grass.
Towers is in the grass trying to maneuver around Neon, but it didn't work, so now Lucky's right behind him. So sets the fastest lap for 31. Didn't catch the end of that, though.
It was 31.8, I believe.
Tom's creeping up on this battle. We're going to have a 4-way battle for the lead.
Yeah, Neon's on...
Yeah, it will be a 3-way.
12 lap old mediums.
Eventually when Neon pits, but it's still good to see Neon up there fighting. I think Towers now has Lucky Oliver's gearbox. Tom ever so inching up to this battle, though.
Yeah, McLaren's swap places.
I think Hunica led Soap through. Soap's going to take those mediums to the end. Now he has Devil right ahead of him. JMO gets back up to P9. Speedy running in P7, Raph P6, Bill P5. Neon gets a 3-second time penalty.
Neon.
Can Neon hold on? Towers is right behind him. He's right on board. Whoa, they both go really wide. Are they going to touch the hairpin? Neon holds and makes that car as wide as he can. Lucky, this is only going to help Lucky's cause. I'm just going to say that out loud. DRS is open for Lucky. Is Towers going to go for it? Sherman gets a 3-second time penalty. Neon's going to hold the inside line.
Neon defense.
I think Towers knows that Neon's on mediums, old mediums. He's going to sit here and just wait until Neon pits now. However, Tom is now within a second of these guys as well. So the longer Towers waits, the more he's putting himself at risk of losing this lead. Devla right there in P10 gets around Soap.
Yeah, Neon's holding these guys up because JML is going through the field rather quickly because he's up to 8th now behind Speedy.
Riding on board at this one Tom. He does have a new helmet. He wanted me to mention that out loud for some reason, but he's riding there with a new helmet. Yeah, these guys are all within a second of each other now. Tom just has to inch himself up a little closer to stay in that DRS range. Falling out of it now. Lucky's still trying to hold on to the back of Towers. Is Towers going to have another run at Neon this time around?
Definitely got the slipstream.
Is he going to do it? Neon makes the car as wide as possible. Whoa!
Whoa!
Neon is fighting as hard as he can to hold on to this position. That's helped Lucky and Tom get right up into this mix. Neon staying out for another lap too. Pulls into the inside. Towers is going to have to take the outside route. Oh, side by side they go. It's turn 1. Lucky's still going to think about it.
Whoa, Lucky.
Oh, he thought better.
Ooh.
Job well done. Oh, there's a bit of a touch. Yeah.
Whoa, 3 wide up back out of that.
That sent Lucky into the grass. That's put Tom up. That is battling. I'm glad to see Lucky got out of that clean though. He doesn't have any damage. He's gonna be able to catch back up to these guys. Neon is just pushing the issue. He's come with his shoulders out this evening. How long will it be until he pits or holds onto this lead? Raph gets a 3-second. Oh no, Goomba's out now too. We've lost out one of our Renault drivers. SF1 Goomba is out of this race. Safety car, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, Neon has a shot at the top podium position. If he dives for the pits, he can slap on. By this point, Harrison, what do you think? Oh no. Lucky has gotten himself a drive-through penalty for speeding into the
Oh,
safety car.
no.
So his luck has not turned around, unfortunately. He might still be in luck as he can't serve that under a safety car, can he?
No, he can't.
Neon gets a 3-second time penalty. Who is going to dive for pits? I know Neon's going to dive for pits now. He has to. Is Towers going to do the same? No, he stays out. Tom is going to stay out. Solix gets another 3-second time penalty. Lucky, unfortunately, right there. Bill dives for the pits. Raph dives for the pits. Speedy dives for the pits and gets a 5-second before entering too fast. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it turns around. Alright, so predictions are out the window. Tom's got himself. If he can hold on to Towers, Tom could have himself his first victory in SF1. But I don't want to say that too soon because we know that that is that seems to put a bit of commentator's curse on Tom. Just looking through the field now, Gardner's looking relatively pacey in those mediums. He only has 4 laps in the mediums. Has the best tires besides him and Silk right now of the top 8. Bill comes out on a new set of hard. Raph comes out on a set of softs to take him to the end, as well as Neon. Speedy, the 2 Red Bull duo, P11, P12. Looney Moon in P13. Becker there in P14. Rolex P15, Flame P16. Senna comes out on a set of new softs in P17. And Sherbert new mediums on P18. How far back are they? They're not too far back. What has happened to Bill and Raph here? I'm not quite sure.
No idea.
I wonder if Bill got a screen glitch. Because now Raph is up through. Definitely got himself a 5-second speeding into the pits. Bill dives for the pits.
So that's going to be held in the pits for...
Going the famous Mercedes 1-2 stop. As Speedy dives for the pits. I think Bill will get out before Looney Moon gets around here. He is on his way out. Now there's Looney Moon back in the picture. Bill does get out.
Yeah, he's fine.
So it's the 5-second speeding into the pit lane. So this is actually pretty interesting. We have in the top 10, we have both Toro, we have both McLarens, we have both Alphas, and then in P10 to 11, we have both racing points. A couple of the teams that really need a big push for points in the championship, because you do have both the Toro and the Red Bull really, putting their name down on that sheet. Absolute is back. He's back in the chat. Absolute, how are you doing this evening? So when this safety car pulls in, what are you thinking? 9 laps shootout. We saw how punchy it was in the last safety car. How punchy do you think it's going to be in this safety car?
I'd say even worse because you got the top 7 on used tyres, and then the rest of the field are on either brand spanking new softs, except from Sherbert, who's on new mediums. So it will be kind of...
JML almost ran into the back of Lucky there. I don't think JML was paying attention, or I don't know what happened. But he is lucky he peeled off to the left, because Lucky slowed down for the corner, and JML kind of went flying on through. Yeah, and going to be an interesting call here too with the Alpha team. Raph on the brand new set of soft compounds compared to S1 Cardinals. I wouldn't say worn mediums, still have a bit of nice shine to them, but those softs are going to be a lot quicker than the medium compound. And Towers is
Yeah.
really stacking these guys up now. Unless it was a safety car going off the S section. I know how you feel, absolutely. I had a really, really bad league race on Monday. We won't get into that. It lasted one lap. Not as bad as SF1 Eagles last night, though, unfortunately. At this very same track. I was rooting him on. I was checking it out on my dual screen. I had the league channel on my one screen. I had his POV on the other screen. I was like, this is gonna be cool. Corner one, we're actually heading in the S's. I was like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna go home now. So, safety car should be in this lap. Harrison, is it too early to jump into predictions? Do you think it's gonna end with Chalmers and Tom and...
It's either going to be, well, anyone in the top 5 except Lockie because of the drive-through he's got to serve. The soft runners could get up there as well if they have better pace over the medium runners. I know they will have the pace of the hards, but with Soap and JML's pace in those mediums, I think there'll be a bit too much pace in them still from those tyres to the other soft runners.
Safety car is in this lap. Let's see how Towers stacks up this field. He is definitely stacking. He's stacking them something fierce. Look at these guys ready to go. Right on board. JML Towers pulls away. Tom gets a bit of an unlucky start. Is Lucky going to pull in now? He's going to hold on. I think he's going to give JML a bit of run for his money. Selects another 3-second time penalty. JML's going to go to the outside of Lucky. Lucky's going to give a bit of a squeeze. Holds on to it.
He's I've got ghosted on my screen.
He's glitching on my screen. Wonder if he's recording something. I have no idea, but that puts JML up to P3. So really has to hold on to the back of JML now. How are Cardinal and Raph doing? Yeah, Raph has Neon.
Oh, Tom's gone wide.
Tom's gone wide. Lucky's thinking about making a move. No, he's going to peel on the inside. He's going to send one. And Lucky gets a 3-second time penalty for his troubles there. So right now, looking a bit pacey on the medium compounds. Can he get himself around Tom and he battled the top too? The Lucky goes a bit wide. Looking at through the deltas, everybody's relatively keeping it clean on this restart. Senna's looking a bit pacey. Looks like he's going to try to attack Becker here. He's backed off just a bit. Speedy's right there in P15. Might have a go at Senna here soon. Solex and Sherbert, the two Hash drivers, battling it out. Playing now in P18. Jumping back on Towers.
Raph and Hanukkah.
What has happened to Cardinal? Cardinal's dropped down to P9. Or how did Raph get the whole way up to P6?
No.
Put the pedal to the metal. Raph is on a storm right now. Up to P6. I don't think I've seen his name pop up in the penalties yet. So let's see if he can get himself stuck behind Soap here. Maybe have a go. Definitely gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Cardinal is falling right now.
Raph does have one penalty.
Cardinal has wing damage. Something has happened to Cardinal.
Yeah, he's got no left
damage on his
end play.
That's going to allow Looney Moon to have a go here soon, because I feel, especially through the S's, Cardinal's really going to be fighting the handle of that car. Looks at Looney Moon's going to think about it here. It's going to be, I won't make a pass here. That's just my personal preference. Whoa, Looney Moon thought about it, backed out of it. Good job, well done by him.
There's a massive battle from Cardinal down to JSA.
That's what I'm watching. Cardinals really have a very large queue behind them now. Oh, what is that?
What a move from GSA.
And Senna, I think.
Solex has gone out.
Oh, what has happened? Towers is, I don't know what happened. Towers is spun around.
I don't think he's got damage.
Towers is down. The order just keeps falling down to P13.
He hasn't got damage.
JML now finds himself in the lead of this race. With Lucky right there, but Lucky does have to serve that, here we go, he's gonna serve it now. That's put SF1 Tom back up to P2. Lucky, 5 seconds speed, pit lane. Looney Moon has retired from the race. A safety car, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that helps Lucky out.
Oh my gosh. Grant sets the fastest lap with 31.4. That actually helps Cardinal out too. He should, no, he does, he stays out, unfortunately. I would go for the pit and fix the wing. Oh, he's gonna have to go around. But Soap finds himself in the P3. So right now we have a Toro Rosso, Ferrari, and McLaren rounding out the top 5. So let's take it from bad to worse with these time penalties. He now gets himself a drive through. If you're Lucky right now, underneath the safety car, do you pit and put on a new set of soft compounds to take him to the end?
I have messaged him to go on the softs to the end and see what he does.
So safety car, we'll have about, I'm going to say a 3-lap shootout to the end of this race. Be interesting. Any of these
you
guys.
never.
Neon's actually got.
I think Ruff.
What's up?
Ruff may get a podium by the look of it.
If Raph gets a podium,
Ruff may be up for.
I will scream and I'll yell Eric's name because he is in the chat. Neon's right there in P5. Is Cardinal gonna? No, Cardinal stays out even longer. I wonder if he's. I would pit
Lucky does pit.
He's read the message. Towers now is gonna jump up to. Let's see.
He's got a sub at 5 second stop going as well.
Speedy just gets a 5-second. The Towers should get around. It's Senna. Where's Senna? Is Lucky gonna come out ahead of Senna? Because Towers is on through. I think Lucky should. It's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be close.
No, Lucky be fine. No, yeah, look, Senna's passed.
Oh, that was close. Alright. Safety car is out. Everybody's out of the pits and they are on their way. How far back are they? They're not too far back. So the safety car relatively actually might jump in, depending on how quick Towers can pull up to the back. And Senna, that is, as well as Lucky. Lucky's not too far behind Senna. But jumping on back through, JML is leading this race right now. Tom sitting in second. Tom could have a go at JML.
I think Tom's delta. I think Tom's delta will be too slow now.
That's what I said, Eric. That's exactly what I said. And Rat get his first GP2 podium. Yeah, I know he's been putting the practice laps in. I know luck hasn't been always in his favor. Can Leon join him there? I know Leon has a couple of penalties starting to stack up on his name. I think he's up to about 9 seconds worth of penalties. Like I said, anything.
It'll be staying out another lap. Oh, it's coming in.
In this lap right away.
That's right away. That's very late.
Very late. Here we go. We're gonna have about a 4-lap shootout. Tom sets off. Soap sets off. Raph sets off. Raph is gonna have a look at Soap. He's gonna go the outside. Be mindful. Let's ride on board with Neon. Actually, he's gonna go side by side. Raph put his shoulders out. He's gonna go for it. Oh no.
Soap contact.
Contact. Looks like Soap backed out of it. Neon touches the back of Soap. This is getting interesting. Raph is up to P3. He has soft compounds versus SF1 Tom and JML's hard and medium compounds. Can he push the metal and get himself further away? He's got to get himself away from Soap and Neon. Sector 1 yellow. Solex, I think.
Solex is in the wall.
Oh, going through the S's is off again.
And Senna's lost it as well at the end of the S's as well.
Oh, no. Oh, somebody's lost it there. Who was that? Somebody got sideways going underneath the tunnel. I couldn't see who it was. JMS.
I think it was Lucky.
Cardinal's losing positions again because of his wing. He's got to be careful here. Speedy and him are going to battle. It looks like Becker wants to get the mix of that as well. Easy does it, lads. Becker gets a 3-second time penalty. Speedy pull up to the back. Soap is now 8/10 off Raph. Raph is about 8/10, 9/10 off the lead. Looks like Tom is going to push for this win here. It is in his favor. He's got to push as hard as he can, but he's got to make sure those tires last.
Oh!
Lap 24 out of 27. Claim is down.
Becker and...
Oh, there's something big going on here. Claim is left the section. I think he's had enough. You can understand why. I think something happened there between himself and Becker.
Oh, Bill.
What has happened? Bill and... Oh! That was a big shove by, I think it was Speedy Ruka. What's going on here? Like you said, the shoulders are
there's a huge amount of shoving around.
Oh, Tom has gotten himself...
Cardinals round. Cardinals round.
Jump through the Cardinal. Oh no, Cardinal's now. Ooh, that was close. Cardinal now is missing his entire wing. He's waiting for this guy. He's got to make sure he moves here soon, though. Come on, Cardinal, move, or you'll get disqualified. There you go. Keep yourself on the move. Lucky gets himself back around. He's battling now. Towers is ahead of him. Can Lucky have a go at
He's
Towers?
got damage well. He's Lucky as well.
Look at Raph. He is pulling these guys in. Only 5/10 behind SF1 Tom. Tom's only 6/10 off of JML. These guys are in the slipstream. Soap's not too far off. Neon's not too far off. Neon could have a go at Soap. This race has gone from interesting to extremely interesting. DRS is enabled for these drivers to use as an aid. Raph saying that. Can Tom have a go here at JML? JML's probably going to put this pedal to the metal. Lap 25 of 27. Neon gets really close to Soap, but no job done there. As anybody else super close. It looks like Humika's working on Speedy. Everybody else seems to have a bit of a distance between each other. The closest battle right now is Neon and Soap on track. Raph just up there in the distance. Can Raph hold on to it? I know Tom has a time penalty. I'm not sure if JML has a time penalty. Neon gets another 3-second time penalty.
Oops. Raph's
What has happened to Raph?
been off track somewhere.
He's lost it a bit, so he's down to P5. He's got to hold on. Soap's found himself up to P3 now. He can
Big Tower and
there.
Honoka.
Speedy's right there. Honoka, Towers. Right on board with Lucky as we go through and Spoon. Lucky's really trying to hold on to the back of Towers. Honoka's kind of right and sandwiched in between. So it's another 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Towers gets himself up there. Tom gets a 5-second very exceeding track limits. I think that kicked them out of the podium.
It has.
As Raph now, it has DRS on Neon, but Neon does not have it on. So Honoka gets a 3-second time penalty. The ultimate lap of this race, ladies and gentlemen, it is heating up. Can JML hold on? He does have a car ahead of him. It should be ghosting Tom. Then he went on track. I know he won't win on time penalties alone. Raph gets around. Neon's retired. What is happening?
Neon's gone.
I wonder if there was contact. But Raph finds himself.
Yeah, he's gone where Solex gone.
That might have to be looked at the stewards. Hopefully there was no contact between the two drivers. Have to take a look at that. Cardinal in P15, Flame ghosting, Solex in P17. Tom now all over the back of JML. Soap is reeling these two in. Raph is 1.5 seconds back. on the better tires of Devla. Devla's snuck his way into P5. Speedy starting P20s up to P6. There's a reason why he's third in the championship right now. That is a good drive. Lucky now on the back of Hunica. Just can't seem to get around him. His tower's just kind of peeled away.
I think Tom's setting himself up for a good run on him.
Is he gonna make it? He's gonna make a move.
Tom down the inside.
On the inside of the hairpin, he slows the car just. Looks like he's gotten the job done. I think JML probably know that he does have a couple time penalties. Where's wrapping all this? Soap actually is gonna have DRS. These two are gonna battle it out again.
Tom lets him have the inside.
Last lap of the race, I'm gonna hold on to these two.
Lucky and Hanukkah.
Something happens. Lucky, can he get around Hunica? It does on screen. Looks like he's up to P8. Can he hold on to the back of the Towers? Towers is working on Speedy now. Cardinal, unfortunately, has left the session. He will, however, score points. I think he's had enough himself. Second one yellow. Soap is retired. Soap is out of this race from P3. That has put Raph back up to P3. Devla is up to P4. Raph needs to put the pedal to the metal, though. He's got 2 seconds between himself and Tom. Tom's really pushing the pedal. Can he get himself up fast? I'm not sure. All in time. Tom, is he going to go for a move? Is he going to win on track against JML? JML's making the car as wide as he can. Tom's going to have one stretch to go at this. He's got a little bit to work for. He's got 4/10 of a gap. All the while, Raph's brought it down to 1.7. Here goes Tom. Will he have a run? He does have a slipstream. I think JML is going to hold on to that. Here we go. JML is going to hold on in positions. Tom going to send one. No, he's going to hold back into P2. Here we go. JML is going to cross the line for your Japanese Grand Prix in the winner's circle. Crosses the line is Raph. Raph goes to P2. Tom, P3 for now. Devla's going to cross the line. Speedy. Is he going to get himself... Oh, no. Towers gets himself back up to P4. Devla P5. Lucky P6. Hunica P7. Sherbert's climbing the thing. Speedy's dropping. If this is happening again to Speedy again, we're going to have to look at this. Speedy did cross the line in P6, but it's dropping him further down.
1, 2, 3. He has three 3-second time penalties and 3 5-second time penalties,
oh, okay.
So he's got a total of 24 seconds.
So we're going to jump on board where Solex is going to be the last one to finish this race. Yeah. He's pretty far behind, but we'll stay on board with him. That was close. That was super close.
It was.
What can you say for the Japanese Grand Prix? That was exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. Hectic indeed, yeah. That's a good call for it. Solex doing the gentleman's honor here in finishing the race, even though he's had quite a miserable night. He's going to cross the line in P15 and sets the fastest lap of the race too for doing that.
Nice.
So he's gotten himself an extra 2 points by doing so. However, we're going to move on into the podium celebrations.
Before we do that, any drive of the day?
I don't want to be biased. I have mine. I have my driver of the day.
I'm just gonna say Raph as well is got the highest positions gained during the race in his first podium for driver of the day.
Now this man, he's gotten 4th in a GP1 race, and I've always laughed at him and say, "Oh, you're moving to GP1 soon." And he's always kind of gotten annoyed by that, but it's good to see him up there. So there you have it, Toro Rosso. We'll give you guys a rundown of the finishing order, and then we'll move on to the podium interviews. Nobody cares about the experience I gained. JML finishes this race P1 of the Japanese Grand Prix, followed by Raph in P2. SF1 Tom rounds out the top 3. Running down the order, we have Towers P4, Devla P5, Lucky P6, Hunica P7, Sherbert P8, Bill is in P9, Becker P10, Senna is in P11, Speedy P12, Cardinal P13, JSN Colane P14. He was ghosting most of the time. Solex brings the car home in P15. Unfortunately, we lost out. So Neon, Looney Moon, Goomba, and Rashi. So we're going to move on to these podium interviews. Let's get these guys in.
I just need to invite Tom.
Let's see if Tom's here yet. Is he here? He is here. Just need JML. I don't know if he will join or not. I think he had a problem with his microphone last week or so. I can't remember. Let's see if I can get him in.
JML sent me a message, so I'll just see what it says. I think it's probably his mic again. No mic as usual, so it's just the top second and third that we've got.
Alright, so we're going to jump on board with our third place finisher this evening, SF1 Tom. A nice battle towards the end there, trying to win on track. Unfortunately, the time penalties caught up to you at the end there. That was one heck of a interesting and chaotic race with the two safety cars. Really threw a lot of everybody's strategy out the window. And unfortunately, Lucky got caught out by the first safety car getting a drive-through. Just talk us through your race. How did you manage to pull yourself into that battle at the end? And were you a bit penalties? I'm sure.
All I'll say is that 5 seconds get removed. That's not a fair one at all. But no, good race. Raffle managed to get those softs on. Had a lot of pace on him. Pace overall was very good. Lucky had up three wide into the first sector. That was never going to end too great. But no, good race for everyone. Good battle up JML. I led the race for about 5 seconds, which is pretty good. But yeah, that's as it goes.
It was a good race. It was a very chaotic race too. I'm kind of spent. But I moved over to Harrison. Harrison, do you have anything to add?
No, just a good strategy there from me, Tom. I knew you was talking to me about it earlier, and it did work out for you in the end.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
It was just.
Go for it. I don't want to cut you off, Tom.
Sorry. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Honestly, toward the last 10 laps, I was just copying whatever JML did, because if he pitted, I was pitting. If he didn't, I didn't. Because it was honestly, it was a touch and go, because you go for the softs, have the pace, or stay on the hards and gamble it, which was not really the greatest idea, but... and carry on, sorry.
All right, moving on to our P2 this evening. What a race. What a last couple minute nail-biting moments, too. Found yourself in P5, I think it was like 2 laps ago, but got yourself back up. So crashing out ahead of you, put you into P3 wrath. The driver of the day, voted by myself and Harrison, got yourself into a strong strategy, and it paid off big time this evening. Talk us through your race.
Would have paid off better if I didn't put it into the gravel, but yeah, it was going okay for me up until a few battling points where I was just pushing too hard, trying to keep up to Tom and JML, trying to say, hey, these guys are both on the hards, I'm on the softs, and they were still pretty quick, so it was just trying to keep up with them and catch them so I could get into the DRS. But with all these safety cars, there was never any DRS for me, so I couldn't run and catch them and get ahead, so it was a whole pain. And by the time that happened, yeah, I was in the gravel. But I was like, oh no, I just had a podium, I lost it, and then it came back to me, so didn't gripe too much. I kind of just kept my head down and kept going, so.
No, big congratulations this evening. Alpha. Oh, I can't say that. Can't be biased on the stream.
I know. I know.
Harrison,
I'm just happy after China. This is some makeup points from that, so that's fine.
Congratulations. I'll toss it over to Harrison. Anything to add this evening?
No, just a big congratulations, Rafe. You managed to pull a strategy where others were making mistakes, and you pulled through to get second at the finish here.
All right, that's going to do it. JML unfortunately could not join our party this evening, so congratulations to our P1 driver. We are going to move on. Next week, we'll see these drivers take to the streets the crown jewel, as they say, Monaco Grand Prix. Be sure not to miss that one. That is going to be an intense race from all of these guys, especially if every driver gets himself stuck in. 20 cars going around Monaco, I'm sure, is going to be an explosion of the time. And Explosion, I mean, it's going to be a lot of battles, but
Literally.
we can't
Let's
wait.
hope it's a wet race. Let's
Yeah.
just hope it's a wet race.
I personally would never say that, but if you prefer a wet race, Wrath, I hope you guys get a wet race. Talk to Stu, he might do the race.
Well,
wet.
Well,
Yeah,
GP1
that's no
did have
problem by
a
me.
wet Monaco last season, so I know why he wants it.
But we're going to move on and say thank you everybody for tuning in this evening. Thank you for sticking around. I know we had a lobby restart. There's going to be annoying, but we got Harrison here that makes them light and fast. Harrison, thank you so much again for commenting and helping this evening. And good luck to you on
No problems.
Sunday as well. But we will see you guys on Sunday.
Well-
What?
Well, Suzuka is one of my favourite tracks, so I should be doing good on Sunday. But I'm just hoping my teammate Brenda Goat can get up there with me.
There you go. Keep an eye out for the Mercedes duo on Sunday, same channel. These guys in GP1 are going to tackle the Suzuka track as well. Let's see what kind of race we have there. If it'll be just as chaotic. Only time will tell. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sign out. Stay safe. Thank you so much. We will see you on Sunday or next week for GP2. SF1 is signing out. Good night.